guys, it's Angela. I wasn't joking about the title. I have to get this off my chest, and I genuinely felt the need to tell a trusted adult. You. So with that being said, let's just get right into the video, shall we? Kim Jung and Jang Kyung. Okay, hear me out. Because I know you guys are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hear me out, okay? Every single time I saw the two of them separately, I always felt like there is an itch in my brain that I just could not scratch no matter what. Every single time, I'm just like, they look like somebody. They look like somebody. Who do they look like? Who do they look like? It wasn't until the stars finally aligned in my favor. They both have dramas coming out right now at the exact same time, and I am watching both of them, eating both of them up right now, actually, Dynamite Kiss and Dear Ex. And it wasn't until they're in such close proximity of each other where it finally clicked in my brain, and I was just like, yes. This is it. This is what I was looking for all along. It's that damn smile. And it's their eyes too. Like they have the same kind of eye like shape and like puffiness to them. It's like whenever they smile, I'm so glad I'm gonna be putting visuals in this because otherwise I would just be sounding crazy. They look exactly the same. And who am I to say that they look the same when they're not smiling? Okay, I can get that. That can be an argument to be had. But do not come over here, look me straight in my face and tell me they don't look alike if you see them smiling side by side. I'm not falling for it. Up next, we have Suzy and Jung Min. I remember when I first said this because I would be commenting under dramas, guys. Like, I was passionate about that. Like, under my favorite drama, I'd be like, oh my gosh, why would he do that? I hate him. And it would get like 2 likes because nobody was commenting under dramas. I remember I commented this one time. I was just like, oh my gosh, Suzy and Jung Min, they look like so similar. It's crazy. And people were eating me up. They were just like, girl, what are you talking about? They don't look the same at all. But it seems that like these days, it's become a general consensus that people actually agree with the idea that they have similar visual profiles. And it doesn't help that they like actually act in like similar dramas. I hope you guys understand when I say that because like some actors like they act in this kind of niche and others act in this kind of niche. Like both of them kind of act in this like awkward girl kind of niche, if that makes sense. They do have their more serious dramas, but like you can see them a lot in the awkward girl role or like the role where like the girl isn't like super serious or anything like that. And something I used to joke about is that like I felt like directors, whenever they couldn't get one of the actresses, they would just go automatically to the other actress in hopes of trying to get her to play instead because they have the same visual profile, same air to them. Up next, we have Hwang and Yeop and Jung. Like I feel like I was doing somewhat okay up until this point, but I'm giving up now. I'm not good with Korean names. I feel like these guys could play siblings. I will actually be surprised if like 10 years from now, like Hwang and Yeop doesn't look like almost exactly like Jung. And I'm saying this like they're not almost similar in age. Like I'm pretty sure they're only like a couple years apart, so maybe I shouldn't be doing 10 years, but like I feel like they look so visually similar. Like what do I say? Like how do I back stuff up with evidence when I say people look alike? I'm just gonna be putting pictures of them and being like, see, look, they look the same. There's this one third guy who kind of looks like the middle in between both of their visual profiles, and I don't know his name, so I couldn't just throw him in here, but know that there's a third musketeer out there that needs to be brought here to finish the puzzle. Up next, we have Yeo Jin and Kim Min Jae. You might have heard me talk about this in other videos if you have watched my other videos, which you totally should. But like I used to say that I felt so gaslit whenever I would watch these people because like I would be thinking to myself like, oh my gosh, what's that one drama? Oh, what's that one drama? Oh, well, I don't know what that drama is, but I know he was in this drama. So if I look up this drama that he was in, he'll be attached to the other drama by name. I just need to figure out his name. So I'll go and I'll search up one drama, find one of them, and then click on it and be like, okay, where's the other drama you're in? And then nothing would show up for the drama that I'm talking about. I'm just like, what's happening right now? And then randomly, like 3 weeks later, I'll randomly see the drama that I was looking for, and lo and behold, it exists. And I'm just like, okay, so if it did exist, why didn't you put it underneath his name? Because obviously this was the actor that was acting in it. No, there are 2 different actors. There are 2 completely different actors, 2 completely different acting dioscophies. Like, there are 2 different people. However, I do feel validated in this take because I believe one of them actually even had an interview and they were asking him like, oh, how do you feel about the fact that you look so similar to this guy? And he was just like, this, that, and the third. I don't know what he said, but yeah, so they're canonically similar looking. Okay. I will say though that now I can actually tell them apart very easily. Before, like even when I knew they were 2 different people, I still couldn't really tell them apart. But one of them I feel like has buffed up more, or maybe he's just gotten older in general, but he definitely has like a sharper facial structure compared to the other one who has more softer vibes. Up next we have Si-Wan and Jang Mi-Kwan. Low-key, like why their names kind of sound similar too. Like am I going crazy? Alright, let me shut up. I still can't tell if only one of them played a mentally unstable character or if both of them did. Actually no, I take that back. I know for a fact they both did because Si-Wan was the one who was in Strangers from Hell, and that guy was just not normal in that show, if we're being honest. Like obviously his circumstances were kind of like upsetting, but like he wasn't normal either, okay? I just feel like this is unfair to me. I feel like it's unfair to me to expect me to tell the difference between the both of them when they're both acting crazy. I feel like when Si-Wan is in his little like chill, cool vibe, like all right, yeah, he's just like chilling, you know, because he plays a lot of those like quiet, introverted characters. But like when he's more outspoken and acting a little crazy, yeah, these two look the same because it's that damn smile. I'll tell you, it's always that smile. It's always the smile. Obviously not the strongest similar looking alike people compared to the other people on this list, but like I just feel like they definitely look similar. The thing is, I'm hoping all of you guys will also see the similarities of all these people that I'm talking about, because there have been times where like I'll bring up that like two different people look alike and everybody will call me crazy. I mean, like within like my real life. So now I'm just like, what if I'm doing the same thing here and I'm thinking that all these people look alike, and now I'm sat here recording a video and I'm about to post this video. Now everybody's gonna say like, hey girl, I know you don't wear your glasses. I think it's time we like rethink about that. Maybe you should put those glasses back on. Up next we have Jun and Kim Kyung Nam, and I promise I can tell these two apart. Okay, I promise I can. But you just gotta give me a second, because like my brain defaults to them being the same person before I separate the two of them. And it was one of those situations like the Kim Min Jae situation where it's like I didn't realize they were two different people until like something like switched, and I was just like, wait, like I thought he was acting in this and not this. And that was when I ended up doing some digging and found out that they were two different people. I just wanted to intervene here amidst all this craziness and all my gaslighting of you guys to tell you guys that like, oh my gosh, these people totally look alike. Like, believe me. Like, taking a little break from that, I just wanted to ask a quick question if you're new here. Why haven't you subscribed so we can become besties? Literally, everybody here knows that the moment you hit the subscribe button, we automatically become besties. So this is literally a visual representation of what would be the moment you hit the subscribe button. But it's okay. I'm a very, very, very patient person, so I'll wait. And while you're there, you might as well follow my Instagram. 14,000 people viewed my profile. 2 people followed me on Instagram. There's a message you're trying to send. Yeah. And I don't think I'm ready to accept it yet. So go follow me on Instagram. Up next we have An Seop and Nam Ju Hyuk. And I want to emphasize that this is prior to their respective twink deaths. Now, I right now can easily tell the both of them apart, but like when I first started watching K-dramas, I'm not gonna lie, I could also always tell them apart then, but like it was one of those situations where it's like when I saw one, I was always thinking of the other. Actually, I think it was more specifically for An Seop, because like whenever I saw him, I would think of the other one. Okay, I'm not doing these names back and forth, guys. I'm sorry, I gave up. But like I would always think of the other one, but when I saw the other one, I wasn't necessarily thinking of An Seop, if that makes sense. But I feel like before both of them bulked up, I feel like Nam Ju Hyuk has bulked up a lot more than the other one. But prior to the both of them bulking up, I feel like they both had like similar frames, similar head shapes, similar features. I can't even say like one was more tan than the other, because An Seop was more tan in the past as well. So it's like they looked visually similar. I still agree with that to this date. Well, not to this date, but like I agree to this date that they look similar back then. I don't think they look that similar now. This is making me want to watch Vigilante again. He was so fun in that. Where he been at? Is he in the military? I feel like I haven't seen him in a drama in a while. Up next, I have some honorable mentions. These are like less doppelgangers and more siblings from when parents is different. One of the parents are different, okay? Let's say they're cousins. Up first, we have Mu Jun and Go Bogyeol. And honestly, like, okay, like bear with me. I can see that they don't look alike, but like I feel like they have the same visual profile. And I keep saying visual profile this, visual profile that, but like genuinely, like this is what I mean when I say it here, because like they don't look alike, but like I can't help but think of one of them when I'm watching the other one. Like I was saying before, like it's one of those situations where I'm just like, girl, you kind of look like this person. I feel like Mu Jun looks like the more mature version of Go Jung. Up next we have Taeri and Go Bogyeol, and I feel the same way about these two as I just did with the other two. But honestly, I feel like these two are like look more visually similar than the other two I just previously mentioned. I honestly think this just comes from the fact that I feel like they have similar face shapes and like eye structure, but I don't know. Those are just like the kind of similarities that I've seen and I've noticed. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll throw you guys in here too. Up next we have Chae and Shin, and these two look like siblings to me. I'm not gonna go as far as to say like, oh my gosh, they look exactly identical, but I feel like they look similar in the sense of like under normal circumstances you wouldn't think anything of it, but if someone were to be like, hey, they're siblings, or like they themselves were to be like, oh, that's my sister, you would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Up next, we have Mu Jun and Jin from BTS. Yeah, right? I know, crazy. I've never paid attention to Mu Jun. I know I've seen him in another drama before, but like never paid much attention to him. And I can't tell you what other drama he's been in, but I know I've seen him before. But like he's in Dynamite Kiss right now, and every single time he comes up on the screen, I say, why is Jin from BTS on my screen right now? Like I know he's always wanted to be an actor, but like what's happening here? They look weirdly similar. They do. They do. They do. I think they did it on purpose, actually. Finally, we have Jang Da-ah and Wonyoung. Like, if you told me that these two were siblings, I wouldn't even question it. Okay? Guys, I'm joking, obviously. It's a little jokey joke. It's a little jokey joke. Yeah, I know they're siblings. What if I didn't do my research and like so many of these people are siblings or something like that, and you guys are just like, yeah, so bestie, I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. They're all related. But I don't think so. I think all of them are not related. They have different last names and stuff, and they look different. A lot of them look different. And it's like siblings don't even look alike. Like, most siblings don't look the same. Like, they look different. I also feel like there's a lot of C-drama actors and actresses that have their like K-drama actor, actress equivalents. And it's come to my mind so many times, but I've never jotted down. Like, I've never been like, oh, I see them, and then like I write their name down and I'm just like, oh, they look exactly like this person, and I write their name down. I cannot tell you guys like, oh my gosh, like this person looks like this person looks like this person. And I feel like that's such a wasted opportunity for me, because I've seen well more than 10. I would even go as far as to say well more than 15 different lookalikes in C-dramas where I'm just like, I know your K-drama equivalents, and they're sitting over there as well. Such a missed opportunity, but I can't make that list for you because I didn't keep track of it when I should have. Anyways, besties, that's it for this video. If you're one of my besties who didn't watch this video, which I guess you wouldn't be hearing this, but I'm gonna tell it to the other besties who did watch this video, you're gonna hear these opinions one way or another. I'm getting this off of my chest one way or another because I think I might make shorts about this as well. I don't know. If I don't get lazy. Like, I say I'm going to do things so many times. Guys, I've recorded so many shorts and I haven't like uploaded any of them. Because it's like, what do you mean I just edited this whole video and I put it out, and then it's like, oh, well, go ahead and make the shorts too. Like, no. But I think I will this time. I genuinely think I will this time because this is such a random topic and I feel like I could like post everything separately without any context. So I might just like bust out like 10 different like shorts and be like, Kim Min Jae and this one, they look alike. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys who did watch this video because I'm genuinely just talking. I'm really just talking. I get that this like how all my videos are, but like this is like a different level of just talking. So if you guys watch this whole video, besties, I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.